I had no idea how real that could be. You want to talk about psychic? That thing that was inside that man's body knew a lot about me already.
Oh my God. Hey y'all.
Hello, hello.
It's me, Lauren.
It's me, Jamie. Welcome to the What Are We Doing podcast, episode 12.
12, y'all. Thank you for sticking with us. As always, we are here at Starlight Yard, and if you're watching the video version, you see that we are in the Christmas spirit.
With both the blanket and the Christmas tree behind us. It's getting a little frigid here in Savannah. We never thought we'd see the day, but we have, so.
Yes, we picked an outdoor space, and there are heaters, but we're just cold-natured, so we'll just, this is a good-looking blanket.
It's good.
It's better than mine. I almost brought a cat blanket this morning.
No, this is what I keep on my bed. And I was like, it kind of like looks like snow in a way.
I like it. I like it a lot.
It works. It's good.
Okay, as usual, before we dive into our podcast, we'll catch you up on what we did this weekend. What'd you do?
Friday, I was very chill on Friday. I got myself some wine and just chilled at home. And then Saturday, Kate and I did like a little... I wanted to say darty. I don't know why, because we straight up were not at a darty. We went downtown to the Common to get brunch. Always amazing there.
Yum.
So good. And then we actually were here at Starlight Yard for the rest of the day. So.
Love it.
Per usual. What did you do?
Good. I had a pretty chill weekend too. I went home. Cameron has met my whole family, but he went home with me to their house in Valdosta for the first time. So
cute.
It was really fun. He got to meet the dogs, the cats.
Yes.
So it was good. It was good. We had a chill weekend. And
know,
then we actually came to Starlight Yard Sunday evening when we got back.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Hey, and everybody's, well, not everybody, but some people are about to go home this week. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. We're like, what?
Look, I was like, we're going to get there at some point, and then I realized we were already talking.
Yeah.
So this is a Thanksgiving episode. We have Christmas on the set because we're those people and we're ready. Happy Christmas, Thanksgiving, holidays,
everything.
folks.
Holiday season. It is the best.
So what's under our tree is a perfect segue into our sponsor. As usual, we want to tell you guys about our sponsor. Thank you to NÜTRL for supporting the What Are We Doing podcast. Our little set is decorated with neutrals with little bows on them because we love them. NÜTRL is a hard seltzer made with real vodka, real juice, and sparkling water. Y'all remember this? It's gluten-free, 100 calories, 3.4 carbs, 4.5% ABV, and it has no added sugar.
Round of applause for that one.
No added sugar, y'all.
Very good.
Look, long story short, this is about as clean a seltzer as you can get, and it's really good.
They're super good. There are 3 flavors. We have watermelon, pineapple, and raspberry. We did a little taste video per usual on our Instagram, so check that out. It's funny. Thank you to Megan who made this for us. Look, guys, for the video version, look at the little NÜTRL angel on the top of the tree. I can't. It's so cute. Everything. You need NÜTRL underneath your tree.
You do good. Like, look at this little 6-pack. Pop a bow on it. Get NÜTRL for someone you love.
Perfect.
They're 21 and older.
True. 21 and older. Drink responsibly. So, guys, this week we have a very...
Y'all hear all that?
Yeah,
Ruckus?
What else is new?
We'll wait.
Anyway, we'll wait. This week we have a really exciting guest.
We have a psychic on, y'all. His name is Brian. Y'all are about to meet him. Buckle up. It's going to be a good one.
Yes. Honestly, let's just jump into it. It's going to be so fun. Ready?
3, 2, 1. All right, you guys, we are here with our guest for this week. This is Brian Byers, and he is with Savannah Psychics. Welcome to the pod.
Hey guys, thanks for having me on.
We are so excited for this episode.
Really?
Like, we are ready for this interview. Let's get this started. Let's go.
Okay, so we'll dive into it. Who are you and who is Savannah Psychics?
Who am I is a very long part of the podcast, so we'll just cut all that.
All right.
My name is Brian. My wife and I started Savannah Psychics recently, like this year, but we have been we've been doing this privately for over 20 years. Just my job and her job and our lives didn't allow for didn't really fit for being able to say, oh, and I'm a psychic, or oh, we do tarot cards. A lot of people don't understand what that even means, and it scares them. So you can't have a certain type of job and say that's what you do all the time.
Right.
So, so we just came out of the psychic closet recently.
Wow.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And so I do want to get into all the different things that you said people might not understand. What specifically do you do? What does your wife do? Is it all different?
It is different. Everyone's different, and you probably heard the term or the phrase "everybody's psychic." I'm not a believer in that. As far as everyone's the same, it's just like saying, "Can Picasso paint like Rembrandt?" And then, "Can you paint like Picasso?"
Oh no, definitely not.
So it's like that. Some people can throw a baseball, some people can hit a baseball, and that's the same thing with having different types of spiritual gifts. And I believe we all have them. I just don't know. I couldn't tell you what everyone's is. Mine I've had for a long time. Jen has had hers for a long time, and we've worked them in different arenas. So she spent a lot of time working hers in the church, which, if you read any of the Christian, books, the Bible, and especially the books in the New Testament, the apostles had all these gifts, and they walked around healing people and knowing things and casting out, demons and things like that. There's a lot of terminology. A lot of people don't understand. So Jen is a Biddy certified tarot reader, and a lot of people that know tarot will know what that means. That's a big deal. It's a lot of classes. She's actually an advisor, so she's a tarot advisor, which is very cool, and she's very good at what she does. I can do tarot. You can do tarot. Anyone can read tarot cards. I have a different modality. I prefer to read runes. Runes are like tarot. They've been around longer. And if I knew how to cast lots the right way, I would learn how to do that. But all divination isn't about the things you're holding.
Yeah.
It's all about your interpretation and your ability to understand a little more about someone's universe. Someone's, like you're a sun, and you have all these planets spinning around you. That's not really it, but that's the way I kind of look at it.
Yeah.
So Jen does mostly tarot, though she does do a lot of other things. She practices Reiki, which is a healing, a spiritual healing technique. Me, I'm a little. I would call myself a little of a wild card. I know things, and she does too, but we do it differently. I can reach. I call it reaching, and kind of see what your paths are if you want to know. And then I can say, you have options, or this is going on in your life, or this happened to you and now you're here. What you can do to get past this or to go and find your goal, I can kind of help you in that direction. And then I am also a medium, which freaks people out. So.
Oh no, I love that. I love all of that. Is so cool.
So if people want, I can let them know if they have any loved ones with them. We all do. I mean, come on, we all do. And it's a different world when we transition, when we cross over. It's not what you think. A lot of people just chalk it up to one place or another, and it's like, it's a little more complicated than that. And there's the ability to kind of come back and forth with a lot of us. So people like to find out, can I speak with so-and-so? And I always tell them, I can't promise you, right, because I'm not in control of people. And all they are people that don't have the matrix skin body that we're wearing right now. So I do my best. We also do seances, and that even freaks people out even more, because everyone thinks a seance is something evil, and you're trying to open up a portal to hell. And no, that's not it. That's not it at all. We're honestly trying to talk to the spirit world, and we're asking family members and friends to come to the table when we do that. And we do different forms of things during that, which sort of blow people's minds. And sometimes it works great, and sometimes it's a dud. Sometimes there's nothing, and you can't guarantee it. That's the whole thing. But so far, with Savannah Psychics being working out of Truth and Evidence, the paranormal shop downtown on Congress, we have a seance room that we do all of our tarot and all of our mediumship out of that room. It's worked out really well, so it's pretty mind-blowing. Yeah.
That is so cool.
I have a million questions. Do you want to start with one of yours? I've got like 10.
I feel like when you and your wife met, I feel like sometimes people are afraid, when you were people are scared to hear sometimes that I'm a medium or we do seances and stuff. How did you guys kind of release that to each other and say you had this gift?
That's a super question. No one has ever really gone right there. This is
Go, Jamie.
so when we met, like I post out on my Instagram a lot. You know, I've been doing this daily. I do it for my friends. You know, I've worked at TV stations and in reality television, and I was a program director at a college, and I would do it with my students. Though they didn't know, I would just say, "Hey, come here. You know, here's your grade, and by the way, I just want you to know, I feel like you're off a little bit, and is everything okay?" And I would know way more about what I'm saying.
Right.
I didn't want to say, "Oh, by the way, I know what's going," and then they would say, "Yeah, I'm having a hard time," and I'm like, "I completely get it. Try this and tell me how it works." And then it'd come back a week later, "Wow, it works. Everything's great now. You're absolutely right. How did you do that?" And I don't know. I'm just a nice guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I've done it all around. So when Jen and I met, Jen was doing her thing, and I was doing my thing, and we were in two different places as far as how we were operating. So she knew about me, and I knew about her, but on different levels. And we went on a walk up a mountain in Utah, and that's where we kind of dropped all the walls and disclosed to each other all the weird things about each other.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot. There's a lot that you guys, I could go on for an hour and a half, but we just sort of talked to each other.
Yeah.
And we said, well, we accept each other. And it made sense. So, yeah.
That is so cool, because I really do feel everybody has such a different view on these things, right? And I feel like that could be scared to let people know that, hey, this is what I do, like, whether you want to support it or not,
Yeah.
Very much like what we just did. We just decided we're going to go for it. We're going to let people know that this is what we did. And we lost a lot of family members and friends. We did. I mean, it's fine. And we gained a lot of family members, not really, but maybe one or two, and friends. And, that's social media.
Yeah.
Does that mean that we've really lost our friends and family? No, they just don't agree with what we're doing. I have had plenty of people tell me, what you're doing is the work of the devil, and I can't agree with you, but I'm not going to block you. Okay.
All right, cool.
I'm cool with that.
Take your pick.
We can all do that. And sure, it's a little scary because it's the unknown. Like, how many people do you really get to sit down with and talk about, really, what is it like?
Yeah.
What does this look like?
For sure.
So.
So this is probably a hard question, but
Let me guess. No, I'm kidding. I was kidding. I can't do that.
Let me read your mind.
Just read my mind. Can you tell me what I'm going to eat for lunch later? No. What can you think of an experience that was like a really important, or maybe like your favorite, or the best psychic experience that you've had with someone ever?
I think one of the best ones I've ever had is very recently, and I was doing a mediumship with a gentleman who had come in, and I said, "So, is there anything you'd like to know?" And he's like, "Well, I want to kind of do a little psychic. Can you tell me what my path looks like and if I'm doing the right thing?" And sure, we kind of dove into that a little bit, but I felt there was a figure that was with him, and I'm like, I just want to throw this out there. Whether you want to do this or not, it's up to you. But there's a man here. There's a gentleman who is on your father's side, who is here. And as a matter of fact, he's not just here. He's telling me I'm your father. And he's like, got all teary-eyed. And I'm like, can I tell you anything else? And he's like, please. He said, that'd be great. Because I wasn't prepared for this. And I'm like, so he says it's okay. And he says he knows. And I don't know what that means, but And he's all bawling. He's like, I just came out to my dad. He said, I'm gay. And my dad never knew. I never had a chance to tell him. And I said, well, here's your chance. Because he's already saying, I know, it's okay. And it was I get emotional. It was a great moment. It was just like, so that was cool. I've never had that happen. I never would have even thought to contrive that story,
Right.
But for it to happen right there on Congress Street, it just, in a little back room, it was amazing. It was extraordinary, yeah.
That's really cool.
It was cool, yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. I love this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And he felt great when he walked out because he's like, that was my one worry, you know, how would he feel about, and his dad beat everyone to the punch and said, I love you, it's okay. And there was a lot of great moments in that reading, but yeah, it's cool.
So I have a question for you. I've actually talked to a medium before, and like she's kind of told me her stuff, but one thing was when my grandfather had come through, she kept telling me, she's like, if I'm crying, it's not my emotions, it's their emotions coming through. Like, does that happen with everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and my wife is empathic, which is great, because when we're working together, we do this all the time. When we do seances, she sits on my right, and if I'm doing automatic writing, I'm just I ask the spirits to use my hand and the pencil if they want. And when that happens, she takes the pages and just reads if there's any words. But she gets filled with the emotion first. And then I recognize from her, oh, okay, so we're getting something. I'm not even I don't look at the paper, kind of zone out. But she'll read it and she'll say, it says this. And everyone at the table is like, whoa. And I'm like, yeah, so the emotions do come through. We're all a little empathic, most people. There are some of us that aren't as much as others, but my wife's extreme, and my eyes will just start watering, and I won't even know that it's happening, and I'll know that there's an emotion coming through of the words, I'm sorry, you know, when that comes out on a piece of paper. That's just like, you know, there's something bigger happening. So, yeah, you know, the medium that you spoke with is dead on. You feel they're not possessing your body. That's impossible.
Right.
Well, that's impossible if you are if you know what you're doing. You know.
Yeah.
I don't say just go out and do this because I've been doing it forever. You know. But I tell everyone about 11%, and I throw that 11 because I think it's closer to 12 or maybe 15. But I'm so skeptical myself of other people that there's only around 11 or 12% that are legit psychics that are out there. And then you have the rest that are these clever charlatans that do all the social media stuff. Most of our clients that come in are from the street. They're they're tourists.
Right.
I don't know them. I don't have time to go and believe me, I'm clunky. I don't like to jump on social media and browse, you know, unless it's TikTok. And then you're just,
oh my,
We're there all day.
Lost for hours.
But it's amazing. It's amazing that mediums and the psychics that are out there that aren't legit, and they've somehow or another done something or researched before you got there. But it sounds like she's right on. There's certain things to look for, and I tell everyone you can tell a real medium if they can't give you a name or a date. They can tell you. Dates and names are hard. You have to have an actual seance. You've got to spend time. People that can get a bunch of people together in a room and go, I'm hearing a J name. Come on, I can do that. I can do that. Yeah, exactly. Oh, there you go. It was you. But it's like, I can do better than that. Anyone can do that. Show us something that is a little more emotional and personal on a level that you can't explain. There's a lot of techniques that cold readers do. For me, I can't sit here and read you guys right now and go, okay, here it is. I'm going to need about 10 minutes of, I have to position myself in a way, and I have to start feeling your energy, and I'm kind of doing it right now just a little bit. But yeah, nothing crazy. I mean,
if something's crazy gonna go down, let me know.
No, it happens all the time though, and you do it too. I mean, you guys walk into a room, you feeling the energy in the room. Is everyone, you know, oh, someone seems a little tense.
Talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
I said that to her yesterday. I came back and I'm like, are you okay?
Yeah, I had a vibe about me yesterday. I didn't sleep good.
See, and she knew.
Yeah.
So it's not that, you know, she's not psychic. She's using part of her intuition, her ability to know. But it takes time. You can't just walk up to somebody and go, your great-grandmother is here and blah, blah, blah. I mean, now, I'm not going to say that they're all not real, but I am going to say that you got to be careful. For me, names are really hard to get. I get flashes of what I would call like a memory. That's not mine. And so the way it comes in is like, if I tell people, try to imagine your second grade teacher, all right? Now, I see it's a little hard.
It's hard.
It's hard. It's a little foggy. That's what I get. And I'm like, all right, I'm getting a woman. She's wanting to show me her in a white hat. Don't know why a white hat, but there's a white hat on this woman. And she's standing on this side, and they're letting me know that this is mother's side, this is father's side. I always split them up. I ask them nicely. Sometimes they don't. But a lot of times they understand that's how I can help the conversation happen, because they want it too.
Yeah.
Right.
They want to talk too.
Oh yeah.
And they want to say the words that the person wants to hear, and then they want to talk back.
Yeah.
And they want to communicate. So it's interesting. It's not as easy as it looks. To like on TV, I've worked in TV a long time, and I know when they're real and when they're not.
Yeah.
Wow. I
Yeah.
need you to walk around with me and be like, are they real?
Right. Sniff out everybody in my life.
Wow.
So, have you ever been a little spooked by anything, or like how, in working with your abilities? I mean,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes and yes. I was creating a television show where we got real exorcists, pastors, bishops, cardinals,
I know.
together, and to go film real exorcists. Let's see what it looks like. And they were great. We did 2 stops, and they immediately went to the medicine cabinet and said, "Whose medication is this?" And the lady was like, "Oh, that's the person that's supposed to be possessed." And they're like, "What about this one? Hey, mix these together, you're going to see things and think things. You can't do that. That's not a possession."
gotcha.
So we had a lot of duds until we went to New Orleans.
Sorry guys, we are back.
I'll put the blooper on our Instagram.
We had a little technical difficulty for a second. Anyways, okay, so once you got to New Orleans, it was different.
Right. That was not a dud. And the way it works is the lead would go in there and explore the building, the house, and make sure that, it's not, medication, it's not, whatever it is, And there's a lot of weird things that they look for. They're very smart. So these guys have worked in the church for a long time, casting out demons. Well, we get there, and the film crew's outside, and we're unloading our gear, and the lead comes out, and his face says it all. But when he opened the door, it's like, as a medium, as a psychic, you think I'd be able to feel it right off. No. And I'm like, "What's up?" And he's like, "We're not going to do this. You guys just go. We're going to stay. Film crew, go. Bye-bye." And we're like, "Dude, we drove all the way here, we're working on this pilot, this concept we want to pitch." And they're like, "We're not filming this. You don't want to film this." And I started to get in an argument almost. We spent a lot of money to make this because we want this to be a real thing.
Yeah.
Well, he said, "All right, come inside." He goes, "Let me show you something." And for me, I'm like, okay, fine. So I turn on my radar, the whole trying to feel what's going on. I still didn't feel anything until I walked into the foyer of the house. Tiny little old house, beautiful. The lady that is there, and her uncle is the one that was supposed to be possessed. I say supposed to be, that was, in my opinion. But I was also a skeptic of this. I came in, and he looked at me and he said, before you go in there, he goes, don't let anything that you hear affect you. Just be able to walk out of here and understand that this is not a joke, and I don't want to film this. And so I went around the corner to where the living area was, and there was a man sitting there in his tighty-whities, and that's all, with vomit on him and magazines all over the floor, just all kinds of just disarray, staring at the wall. He had turned the chair like a Queen Anne looking chair facing the wall, and muttering to himself. Well, that looks creepy, and I think I'm a videographer, I'm a producer. I'm like, this is a great shot. This is gonna.
Yeah.
I'm really thinking it, and then he laughs, and I can hear him laugh.
The guy in the chair.
Yes. And then he says, not my name or anything like that. He says, out of the blue, something that only I know about that was painful and so personal to me and nobody knows. And I'm just like, stood there. I froze. And I hear him, then he laughs, and then he says something else about the situation that he just said. And I walked out of there and I said, we're not going to film this.
No.
I had no idea how real that could be. You want to talk about psychic? That thing that was inside that man's body knew me, knew a lot about me already.
Oh my God.
And stuff that, would,
What?
I almost started crying there because it was a very personal, guilty thing that I had from when I was, in high school. And I'm just like, done.
Yep. No.
And I had explained to my crew, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
There's
Oh my
no
God.
way in the world we're gonna do this because it's real.
Yeah.
And they stayed a week there. We left. They stayed a week there, and they had a little success. He said a little. He said, we're gonna have to go back because I don't think it's gone. Yeah. So that's real. That scared me. Yes.
I was gonna say, I feel like even just walking into that scenario would scare me. Just seeing that visual would scare me. But it's more even so for you, what they're saying that scared you.
Right. Imagine the one thing you don't want anyone else to know about you that you were involved in when you were younger. Imagine that coming out of a stranger's mouth, and then with a laugh about it, knowing that it would hurt you to even hear it or think about it.
Nope.
Did he look at you when he said it? or
I didn't.
was-
I never saw his face. No.
Oh my gosh.
The chair was back to me. I could see his legs and his hands. But yeah, he was talking to the wall. He knew who I was. He knew where I'd come from. He knew what we were doing.
Have you been back to New Orleans?
Yeah. I love it. I love New
I don't know. I
Orleans.
feel like I can't go back there ever again.
But not that neighborhood. No.
No.
And I always wonder. I'm tempted. If I ever go back, I'm tempted to go by.
Yeah.
But
Oh my gosh.
as far as the stuff that we do, we don't do that.
Right.
Right.
Jen and I
Yeah.
don't do any of
Right.
that.
right.
It
As a matter
never
of fact-
gets out of control. I can imagine. It's all.
No. We
Yeah.
have a very protected room. We cleanse it every morning. We cleanse it before every client comes in. Jen does. We cleanse our cards. Anything we use, we just pray over them. We are very spiritual. We are. I tell people I'm a Christian, and they don't know how you can be a Christian and do what we do. And I can tell you, there's a lot of mistranslations and a lot of misunderstanding about what the Bible and what the Quran and all the other Kabbalah, all the other different books say about this. So it's a gift.
Yeah.
We should use it. It's discernment as well as a lot of other talents that can come with it, the healing and all that stuff. I think it's very important to be able to do that. But Jen and her cards are extraordinary. She's, I wish she was here because right now she's having mild contractions, just to let you know. I know. So I'm here and I'm waiting for my phone to go, hey, guess what? We might be having a baby today. I don't know. Or it could be a week or so. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Watch by the time the podcast comes out. It's going to be like,
I know.
Oh
we
my
might
gosh.
have our little Luna. So I'm excited.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
We're
Okay, well,
for you. Oh my gosh.
sending good vibes. Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
all
Thank
good
you.
vibes.
Yes.
I have one last question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is the best part of your gift? I feel like you help connect a lot of people, and you can honestly change some lives with the things that you tell.
I think the best part isn't the medium part, talking to people that have passed and transitioned over. I think the best part is being able to help somebody with a problem. It's hard to everyone has something that they're trying to get past. The best part for me is not whether or not they believe I'm psychic, because I don't care what you believe. I know what I have to deal with every day. What I like is getting feedback a couple of weeks later and saying that helped. You're absolutely right. Now I'm making money again. That actually worked. I'm glad that I did that, or I'm glad. Or she said yes. I had the courage to go because you told me it would turn out the way I wanted. If I just went up to her and said, "You want to go out?" And sometimes it's just the little things like that. And then we get all these, our reviews on Google are awesome. I mean, people are really, skeptics and non-skeptics are blown away. And it's like, it feels good to help. It feels good to help people anyway. It's like being a spiritual doctor or something, I guess. I don't know.
Wow.
That's the best part.
This is so cool.
So how can people find you? How can they
Very
get in
easy.
there?
Very easy. We're on Congress Street, 31 West, inside the Truth and Evidence Paranormal Shop. They do ghost tours with equipment. They give you ghost hunting equipment. These are seasoned ghost hunters, by the way.
We've been in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's
I
the
was
shop.
thinking about that.
That's
when
our
we,
shop. Yeah.
When we did, oh my gosh.
Investigate
Yes,
downtown.
yes.
Yeah, we did that.
Oh,
treasure hunt.
nice.
We ran in there and probably freaked them out. We were like, do you have a clue? Like, it was crazy.
Oh yes,
Yeah, that was us.
Yes, we have many people coming in looking for the facts.
Yep.
I remember that.
Yes, that was us. But then we got so like mind blown by what was going on.
Yeah, we sat in there and talked to the owner, I guess, for
Mike,
like 10
yes.
minutes about what he does. It's a cool place.
And they're real ghost hunters. And I've worked with these guys on several. We're working on a pilot right now, but several things we've filmed together. They're going to be on another show with Jack Osborne very soon.
Wow.
They just filmed it, so that's kind of cool. But we're inside that shop, and we're in the back. We're actually two separate companies, but we help each other out.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a co-op that we do. So Savannah Psychics, look us up on Google or savannahpsychics.com, or just walk into 31 West Congress Street, right kitty corner from Lady and Sons, and we're right there. We take walk-ins. But bookings are so much easier. We can prepare for those.
Cool. Okay.
Amazing.
Oh
Thank
my
you so
gosh.
much for coming on.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks
This
for having
was
me.
a very fun conversation.
I hope so.
I know. I'm like,
I want to know everything.
I know.
Literally.
Well,
Oh
that
my
was
gosh.
great. I had a blast, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, seriously, that was so cool.
it was really good.
It was so cool.
We love Brian. That was amazing. And just after he left, we were just kind of sitting around and talking off camera. And he didn't do like a full reading, but we were just talking, being advised a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's really good. You guys should go see him.
We were just like, yes, you are correct. But no, you guys definitely need to go see them.
Yeah.
They're awesome. That was so fun.
All right, y'all. So without further ado, we're going to get into our top story from Connect Savannah this week. Here we go. Lilith Sarr is coming to District Live. So Lilith Sarr was formerly known as Juliet Sims, the lead singer for emo punk band Automatic Love Letter, and she's the runner-up of The Voice Season 2. So now she's changed her name, her style, and her sound with the release of her debut album.
Love it.
So, Connect Savannah got to talk with Lilith about her new identity. She explained that she struggled to find support from record labels and was told that women don't succeed in rock music. Ugh. Then she met a producer who stood behind her and decided to become Lilith Sarr. So she's kind of reinvented herself in the last year or so. So she told Connect that the name Lilith comes from a goddess who represents female strength, outspokenness, and rebellion. Yes, queen. Sarr obviously means king. So she said, quote, "It's the perfect combination of femininity and masculinity and equality." Very cool. So Lilith says that David Bowie is a big musical influence of hers, and says that her debut album, Created from Filth and Mud, was influenced by the theatrical side of rock and roll. So all
cool.
of this, there's her like recreation, there's her new album. She will be here in Savannah performing at District Live on Sunday, November 28th at 8 p.m.
Awesome. Check her out this weekend. That is really cool. I really like her story.
I do too. I haven't heard of her. Well, actually, so I say that I haven't heard of her, but I actually recognized her photo, like her album cover.
Okay.
It's like her in this crazy gold crown thing, and Cameron just got a new car, and so on like the radio, it shows you the album cover, and I actually remember seeing it on there. So I have heard one of her songs. I don't remember what it was, but check it out. Now that I know her backstory, I think I'll be really into her music.
Yeah, there's an awesome story about that, and read it more and Connect.
Yeah.
That is out.
Girl power.
This week.
I dig
Whoop, whoop. Okay, guys, before we get into our favorite segment of the podcast, we are going to shout out Morgan Ray Boutique. She's the sponsor of this episode. Real quick, the boutique offers sophisticated, contemporary clothing and accessories at a price point that's achievable for every customer. No matter your age, size, or shape, very true. She has something for everybody within the shop. Morgan Ray is here to help you with all your styling needs, so you look and feel your best. People, owner Morgan Bryant, we love her. We've had her on the podcast before. And her team, they genuinely do take time to get to know you, your style, your favorite designers, the people that you like to shop with, and all that stuff every time you go in there. So we have some fun outfits on today.
We do.
We do. I am wearing... Well, we have the blanket on, but over this, we're going to have some videos a red velvet form-fitting dress. It is very like, what was the word you used?
Like
for
ruched on the side.
Ruched,
Yeah,
yes.
it's got some ruching. It's like a nice like wine maroon color. Very Thanksgiving vibes.
It is very nice. And even like Thanksgiving and Christmas too, and New Year's. I feel like there's so many,
100%.
you can wear it on so many different occasions. It's very comfortable and it is warm. Although we have the blanket, it is very warm. I just always get cold, but Lauren's got a very funky outfit on today.
Yes,
here,
my
too.
Morgan Ray Boutique outfit that I am rocking today is a romper. It is short sleeve, and then it has these big poof sleeves on the shoulder.
wild.
And then it's got striped different color sequins going all the way down it. So the base color is pink. It's got kind of pink and a little bit of a purpley hue stripes going down it. With puff sleeves, it's really cute. It's very comfortable. I would wear this with some tights. Maybe, I don't know what kind of jacket you would ever want to put over these sleeves.
I know, you got to show them off.
Yeah.
And she also has that in red as
Yes.
well, that
Oh,
romper.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Solid
love
red.
that.
So-
But yeah, definitely check out Morgan Ray Boutique. They are located at 301 West Broughton Street upstairs. So make sure you check out their store. You can shop online, you can shop in the store, and they have their live streams every Sunday at 8 o'clock. You get 20% off whatever you get during the live stream. So
Fabulous.
I have bought so many things from that live stream, so you need to do it. It is awesome.
Check it out. Okay.
Thank you.
It's time for our favorite segment.
It is.
Jamie.
But really, what?
Is this Jamie?
What?
Is this Jamie? Incoming Jamie. Jamie. What are we doing?
What are we doing, Lauren? I was about to be like, Mayday, Mayday.
Mayday. Okay.
cannot.
What are
Oh,
we
gosh.
doing, Jamie? On Thursday, the 25th, this is Thanksgiving.
Happy
we
Thanksgiving.
are eating. But before we do eat, there is something that you can do here locally in Savannah if you feel like getting out and about. Fleet Feet is having their turkey trot. So hit the pavement before Thanksgiving dinner. Join Fleet Feet Savannah for a 5K Thursday morning at 8 a.m. And there will be mimosas afterwards.
Love that. I feel like everybody's got to do a little turkey trot. What is it just to like make yourself feel good before you stuff yourself?
I think it's, yeah. Have you seen, there's like a lot of tweets and memes where I see, like you've definitely seen them where people are like, it's my worst nightmare to marry into a family and then find out they do a turkey trot on Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I think that a lot of people are not into this, but I
Yeah.
think if you're into fitness and you're a runner, it's like a fun little
Yeah.
holiday run that's, better than just like going around your neighborhood, I think.
I was thinking about doing it back home, but my flight just gets in so late.
I would love to do one. I've never done one because my family's very much not the get up and run on Thanksgiving family. We're not doing that. But I don't know. Now
Do
that
your
I'm
own.
into running, I think that maybe I would like that.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
do a little baby 5K around your neighborhood. All right, and now we are jumping to Friday the 26th. It is Black Friday, people. We are shopping. We are spending money.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
We are
shopping. First one we have for you is Two Tides Metal Fest. This is super fun. From 3 to 9 p.m., celebrate the second annual Metal Fest on Black Friday with Two Tides Brewing Company. The show is free and for all ages, so bring those kiddos if you want. There will be 6 bands performing, including Black Tusk, Sub Hollow, and more. There will also be some new beer releases, which is always exciting. Local vendors and food from Cuban Window Cafe.
Do you know what I think about this?
What?
This sounds pretty metal.
Oh, it does. You go,
No, it sounds really fun. This will be cool.
Next one we have is the Salty Dogs Christmas Village at the South, holy God, Beach Marina on Hilton Head Island. So a little bit of a drive, but still worth it. Still super fun. Every night starting this Friday until January 1st, the Salty Dog is going big. For the holidays, their Christmas Village will feature thousands of lights, decorations, and festive holiday spirit.
Cool.
Love. And every day from 4 to 6 p.m. there will be fireside happy hour specials. Amazing. And every Saturday, Santa's going to come by and is going to cruise into South Beach at 3 o'clock
That's
to
cute.
wave to the visitors.
That's cute.
Last one we've got for Friday is the Savannah Holiday Tree Lighting. You got to go there for that.
Classic,
Come on,
yes.
that really gets you in the spirit. Thanksgiving is done. We are moving on to Christmas. Not a second to wait. So Savannah's giant Christmas tree on Broughton Street is back from 5:30 to 6:30 on Friday. There will be a festive tree lighting ceremony to kick off the holiday season.
I love
Love
that.
it.
You've gone down and seen the tree, right? Yeah, you've been here at Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
the tree, but I wasn't there for the lighting last year.
I don't think I've ever been here for the lighting either, but it seems really fun.
Gonna miss it again. That's
All
okay.
right. Happening on Saturday, the 27th, Small Business Saturday. All right. Savannah's Boat Parade of Lights From 7 to 9:30 p.m., grab your spot on River Street and watch over 40 boats decorated for holiday cheer parade the riverfront. You can take a ride on the Ohana boat with Outside Savannah for $45 if you want to be in the parade.
Yeah.
That's really cool. It also includes a non-alcoholic drink.
Yeah.
So, you know.
We love Outside Savannah, so just do it.
Yeah, really cool.
cool.
We did the boat parade, connected the boat parade for St. Patrick's Day, and it was honestly one of my favorite memories I've ever had in Savannah. Like, you feel like a celebrity. You're out on the water,
Right.
and all of River Street's like freaking out, waving at you. You're like,
Go be a Savannah celebrity, people. Just do it.
do it. Hop on the Ohana. All right. Also happening Saturday is the Holiday Made by Makers Market at Hobbitomica. You guys know we love Made by Makers from 11 to 5 on Saturday. Shop from 25 local artists, makers, designers, and bakers at Hobbitomica.
Yeah.
This event is free and family and pet friendly. Love it. Also happening Saturday is Beer and Yoga with Savannah Power Yoga. Head over to Service Brewing Company at 11:30 for a 60-minute yoga class led by Kate Doran. $15 gets you yoga and a pint of beer. Worth it. Plus, the Service Brew Cats will be roaming around looking for some scratches. You guys.
Super cute.
If you can't make it Saturday, do not worry. Kate will be leading another beer and yoga class in January.
She's awesome. Her classes are no joke, people. I'm telling you right now.
Feeling the burn?
Oh, yeah. Feeling the burn.
You're going to
Yes.
earn that beer, y'all.
You are.
Also happening Saturday, I'm so excited about this. Krampus at the Ailey Shriners Terror Plantation. Okay, trade in your holiday cheer for some holiday fear because for one night only, Krampus is coming to town. So this is the big, is it Ailey, right? Ailey Shriners? I think so. The big Terror Plantation, y'all know what this is. Every Halloween, it's like the haunted house to go see. Well, for one night, they're doing a Christmas version of the haunted house on Saturday. Entry's only $10, and they do recommend you don't bring anyone under the age of 13 because this is scary. So that's from 6 to 9:30 p.m. Go get spooked.
I love that.
I think that's really cool.
Giving a little like twist on
Yeah,
the holiday
some
season.
weird Christmas stuff. I like it.
The last one we have for you guys is Sunday, the 28th, Holly Jolly Dip and Design Day with edible arrangements. That just sounds amazing. It
Delicious.
sounds so good. So from 1 to 4 p.m. on Sunday, bring the kids out to Edible Arrangements to dip their own 3-pack of chocolate strawberries for $10. Super cute. There will also be Christmas ornament decorating and face painting. That is a perfect little thing for the kids.
Oh yeah, Sunday afternoon, and you get to leave with chocolate dipped strawberries.
Yum.
What a fun day.
For $10. Are we kidding?
Yeah.
Yes.
So as usual, we want to keep you on the loop of everything happening right here at Starlight Yard. Starlight Yard will be closed on Thanksgiving, folks. Do not show up.
Don't come here.
But then on Monday, November 29th, they are holding a service industry holiday Friendsgiving. Really cute. If you work in the service industry, you're going to want to be here. Strange Bird Food Truck will be serving food, and $1 of every draft beer will go to their nonprofit, which is Rootstock Community Foundation, that offers mental health services to restaurant employees across the nation. They're also going to be doing music bingo from 5 to 7 at Friendsgiving, karaoke from 7 to 10, and they've got some pretty sweet beer specials going on with Creature Comforts Brewing.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah, that'll be really cool.
It's kind of like giving back in a way. I like it.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Very inclusive, family vibes. Thank you so much to Starlight Yard per usual, and also NÜTRL back here. Thank you, and thank you Morgan Ray Boutique for sponsoring this episode.
And making us look so fabulous.
Yes,
I'm
always.
So excited.
You guys, if you haven't been to her boutique yet, you need to go. It is amazing.
Check
we
it
love
out.
every time we go in there. We went yesterday and bought more things.
I have your weekend plans, actually. Forget everything we just said. Just get you a to-go NÜTRL,
Yeah.
hit Broughton Street, and hit up Morgan Ray.
Yeah, and then go to the tree lighting ceremony afterward.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's your dream day.
That's the exact plan.
Yeah, anyway.
Amazing. Well, when it comes to social media, make sure to follow us on our Instagram at What Are We Doing Sav, S-A-V, and Connect Savannah at Connect Savannah. If you have events, any questions, anything under the sun, if there's anything that you want us to mention, email us whatarewedoingsav@gmail.com.
All right,
Love
if y'all
it,
need
guys.
us the next week, we're going to be in a major food
Yeah.
coma.
Mashed potatoes. I'm ready for them.
Y'all
It's my
have a
fave.
happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Mwah. Bye.